Welcome to another Cakeland Coaches preseason show. This time with Coach Wright, the Weskan Lee Coyote volleyball team, brought to you by Farm Credit of Western Kansas and also by many of the boosters and businesses around the Weskan area. And Coach, as you look ahead to the upcoming season, what do you expect?
It's going to be a surprise this year. We've got a lot of new faces, and so I look to compete still. But
all right, folks, now if you want to know more about Weskan volleyball, and it has a rich tradition, you can go to openspacessports.com. Well, let's talk about the tradition a little bit. It has been a tradition here, and going back for a long, long time, volleyball in Weskan seems to always be solid, and you're always competing. Even though you and Sharon Springs are in different conferences, you're in the same county, you do play one another once in a while. How's that little rivalry shaping up for this year, maybe?
Oh, you know, I don't notice it as much because we don't play them as often anymore. I think we see them once on our regular season schedule this year. So I don't, I guess, notice it as much as when we were in the same league and competing for league titles and whatnot.
How many kids you got out this year?
23.
You have to be smiling. And you are.
Yes. We got 5 foreign exchange students and 6 new students to Weskan that are girls at the high school level. And so we have 23 girls and 1 net.
Now, that makes it difficult. Let me ask you this, with the foreign exchange kids, a lot of times they have played volleyball, and it's a strong sport depending on where they come from. Do they have some experience in the sport?
It's a broad range. We have some that have never played the sport before, but are willing to learn, and we have some that could contribute. I was really impressed with only 1 practice. It's hard to know yet, but we've got some that could possibly contribute for us.
When you look at leadership, who would your leadership come from?
Well, our senior leader that's got the most playing time of anybody will be Robin C. She's a senior this year. Anybody's guess what position she's going to play. She'll help us at any position I put her at. And then we have Cheyenne McQuillan is also a senior. She saw some time last year. So I look to my seniors a lot.
You have a thought about the league competition and where you might fit into that, and especially in the league tournament? Who do you consider to be the favorites maybe in the WKLL?
Well, as
aside
always.
From yourself?
Well, yeah. As always, Wheatland is always competitive. I look for Logan to compete and Northern Valley. I know Golden Plains lost a handful of seniors. I, however, still believe that they will probably compete well too. I fully believe that this is probably the toughest league in Division 2 for 1A.
Well, listen, as you prepare for the upcoming season and you're into the practices, good luck to you. Open Spaces Sports will cover you throughout the season. Good luck to you, and thanks for visiting with us.
All right. Thanks, Rich.
All right. That's our report from Weskan, Kansas, as we look ahead to the volleyball season. Rich Epp reporting for OpenSpacesSports.com.